Easy peasy lemon easy. Easy peasy lemon easy. And I've never met him before, and he's hands down the nicest comedian I've ever met in my life.
But also you shoot for the moon and hopefully you land somewhere on the stars. And on the stars.
Your parents had you when you were how old? The owner of Arby's bought Dunkin' Donut.
We're not giving the guy kudos because he's the smartest tool in the shed.
Brendan, Brenda, Brandon, whatever you want to call him, has made an enemy out of one of his former staff. And I know, how does Brendan even have a staff? But we will get to that later. Brendan has went through several staff members and co-hosts throughout his podcasting career. And of course we all expect that to happen, but the most recent Schaub Squad free agent has turned to Reddit and guest appearances on shows such as Red Bar to set the record straight. Now, I know other channels have done a deeper dive into this Ask Me Anything with Mark Harley. You can check out that deeper dive on the channel TFATK, TFATK, just search it on YouTube. But many of Brendan's previous staff have made comments about him and how he runs his operation, but nothing like the Eminem-obsessed beefcake known as Hella Mark Harley. This Scott Steiner prodigy decided to be transparent about the working conditions at The Fighter and the Kid and the Golden Hour by doing a Reddit Ask Me Anything. Although he didn't answer every question, he did try. Some of the info might not be available to him or simply not worth responding to, but what I did learn is The Fighter and the Kid subreddit wants answers, and Mark gave it his best. The one thing I wish I knew or learned from the Ask Me Anything was simple. How did Mark get the job in the first place? I imagine BAPA has a very rigorous interview process, background check, and physical fitness assessment before entering the rented podcast kingdom. I imagine this because Brendan wouldn't allow someone into his circle who gets it. Someone who understands how this could benefit. If he's making the money he claims to be making already, then why not lean into it? And if you find yourself confused as to why people obsess over Brendan Schaub, it's simple. He was a mediocre MMA fighter that immediately talked shit about Kimbo Slice as soon as he walked into the doors of The Ultimate Fighter. He then gets told by Rogan he's not good enough to compete in the UFC, but still to this day claims to have been a top 10 heavyweight before they ever had a legit ranking system. Then he gets a comedy special on Showtime after only 2 years of doing stand-up. He single-handedly made doing a special for Showtime a joke. He made it seem like any 2-year comic could get a special, so long as Rogan gave the okay. How much of this was the result of Rogan? I'm not sure, but Brendan will blame anyone for his continued fall. When I get comments from people saying they don't know Shane Gillis, I just assume they are big Brendan Schaub fans, because he too doesn't know Shane either. In the end, funny is funny, and however you find success in that is up to you. Do you want your audience to laugh, or do you want to let your audience laugh at you? Either way, he needs to acknowledge the ridiculous behavior that has followed his already inflated ego. Like, subscribe, and comment. And until the next one.
This is how you do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la.